Hello, hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher. And for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do a reaction, and we are diving into episode 7 of In Love. I know I said the same thing in episode 6, but it feels like forever since I've reacted to this series. And it's only been a week, but this is the first series that I've reacted to. This and Why Love Why Season 2, where I'm reacting to them in real time. So like I have to wait a week for each episode to be released, and it just feels like it's been so long. I feel like I've watched and reacted to so many things in this last week that haven't been this, and I miss it. So we're gonna dive on in. We left episode 6 with Gino and Alex basically confirming what we all as the audience already knew. That Alex likes Gino, and Gino likes Alex, although I don't know that Gino said the words out loud, but he was having a little come to Jesus conversation with himself when he found out Alex's feelings, and then that's kind of where we left off. So I'm excited to see where they take things here. Yeah, so let's just dive ourselves in and see. Just breathe, baby. Process. Okay. Come to Jesus.
Gusto mo ba ako? Sure ka na dyan?
Oo, gusto kita.
One thing I will say about this cast is they are probably the most responsive cast that I've had to series I've reacted to thus far. Because I've reacted to a number of series on this channel, and every once in a while, like someone involved in the project might, respond or comment or follow me or something. Like Why Love Why, director Vince Tagnata, he follows me on Instagram and Twitter. A couple other series people have liked and followed and whatnot. But like literally, I think every cast member, maybe with the exception of one or two of them, who have seen that I've reacted to this series have either liked and or commented on the previews that I post on Instagram. The director, Rodell, he follows me on Instagram and I think Twitter as well. I don't know, but just there's a lot of contact with them, and I think it's so super cool, so super sweet, because they don't have to. They don't have to. In my mind, these people are huge celebrities, so they don't have to, and it means the world to me. So, all right, little rant. Shout out to you guys. Love you guys. All right, give me a thing.
Oo, gusto kita. Okay ka na? Nasagot ko na yung tanong mo? Sige na, matutulog na ako.
Well, I mean, no, we just had this revelation. Let's talk about this.
So... Hello?
Beshi, punta ka dito sa dining area. Dali.
Not now.
Bakit?
Nagpabili ng food si Luis kasi 10th anniversary ng parents niya. Sobra yung food for the staff. Ayanin daw namin kayo. Punta na now. Bye!
Saglit.
Girl, I'm dealing with a crisis, right? Well, it's not really a crisis. It's more of a... Oh, did Luis invite you down too?
Saan pala pupunta?
Sa dining area. Tumawag kasi si Les.
Pareho pala tayo.
Sinabihan ka din?
Hindi. Tinext ako ni Luis.
Eh di nice.
Sir Luis, thank you for the food that we have today,
Oo nga, kasi sobrang na-enjoy namin yung food nyo. At yung nasa ng
Amen!
Amen!
You're welcome. Ako, buti na kinalala sa akin ko na doon ang ngayon death anniversary ni na Mama at Papa eh. Hindi ko na rin makakalimutan.
Luis,
Abay, nalimutan ko sila. Talagang dadalawin ko na lang ito.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh no, I think you meant what you said, and girl, same.
Kain ka lang, Alex. Oh. Sabi ka na kung may gusto ka pa.
He's just giving him some food. Calm down, Gino.
Wala. Sabi ko parang ang sarap ng spaghetti.
Oo, kain lang kasi death anniversary ng parents ni Luis. Tapos usually, dito niya na sineselebrate in memory of his parents. Ay! Nga pala, kasan yung alaga mo, Besh?
Oo, puto. Ang nagliliwaliw dyan sa baba. Baka sana umuwi na sa Maynila.
Mm-hmm.
Yun naman kasi si Kuya, masyadong mabilis.
Ang maingay.
I mean, don't be yelling at me just because you got a man after you.
Dito, tapos masyado na siya kagad masta aggressive.
Yung pa nga akong indisciplined eh.
Ano? Hoy, Besh! Huwag mo sabihin na gusto mo yung ginawa niya.
Alin? Yung pagiging aggressive, tanga hindi. Yun yung iniisip ko.
Oh. Anong meron dyan?
Yeah.
Alam mo, Besh.
Y'all do realize he's right there. Like,
sooner or later, it will
it's not like he across the room. Like, and y'all ain't very quiet.
Besh, wala mo na.
We'll suspend belief. We'll suspend reality for right now.
Ito naman kasi si Kuya, masyadong expressive.
Sinabi niya ba sa'yo na gusto niya si Alex?
Hindi naman directly, pero halata mo naman na pag-uusapan namin. Tapos kita mo naman na gusto niya si Alex. Pero hayaan na natin sila, wala naman sila masasaktan.
Paano kung meron?
It's not for us to tell nor decide, pero... Hoy, wait nga lang, Besh.
Yes, girl. Thank you. Take the hints.
Hoy, huwag mo sabihin na gugustuhan mo. Ay, guys, wait lang may i-check lang kami ni Gina sa labas.
Thank you. I'm like, y'all need to step away from the table because y'all talking too damn loudly, too close to the people you're talking about. Not that I condone talking about people behind their back, but this is private conversation that needs to
Naiinom ka
happen.
dun sa kinaiinisan mo na dati.
Hindi ko alam. Parang ang bilis naman ata nung fall agad. Hindi ba pwedeng nagugustuhan lang?
Hindi mo pa diniretso, doon din naman papunta yan, Besh.
Ano bang proseso naman to?
May point ka naman dyan. Everything goes with the process. Sigil din naman si Alex. Pero ang tanong, Besh, naka-move on na kaya yan?
Oo. Sabi naman niya, nakatulong daw yung TK Resort sa kanya.
Wala naman ba siyang jowa sa Manila?
Wala ata. Yung kausap naman niya lagi, best friend niya pala yun.
Ayun, alam na alam.
Alex. Uy, kape oh. Saan ba ta? Katapang yan.
He is super cute.
So, okay ka na ba? Saan? Di ba sabi mo last time, may hindi ka dapat nararamdaman? Or parang hindi ka sigurado? Okay na yun. So, pwede ka nang sabihin.
Trying to get the tea, see if it's about you. I know.
Nararamdaman mo. Alam mo, huwag mo nang pigilan yan. Malay mo, pareho pala kayo ng nararamdaman.
He fishing.
Tingin mo. Oo naman. Napaka-imposible namang hindi magustuhan yung itsurang mong yan. Umiti ka lang palagi, oh. Ayan, oh. Sige na. Huwag ka na mahiya. Sabihin mo na sa akin. Ready na ako.
I don't think you're gonna like the answer, baby, but okay. Mm-hmm.
Ayun, oh.
Mm-hmm.
Sinong yun? Si ano?
See, and it hurts my heart to see it happen, but
Nakita niyo ba si Sir Gino?
Si Gino? Si Gino? Si Gino? Si Gino?
Gino?
Tuloy tayo.
Yes? Nahanap niyo ako?
Wala naman, sir. Gusto ko lang sana mag-thank you.
Saan?
Doon sa donut, sir. Alam niyo na.
Welcome. Ano ba?
See, I hate to see Luis get his feelings hurt,
Malalim
but
na ang gabi, iho.
it's a necessary evil, I suppose.
Kasing lalim ng iniisip mo, no? Kanina pa kita napapansin. Tulala ka. Halika, kung gusto mo dito ka maupo, magkwento ka. Para na rin kitang apo. Halika.
Come here, my grandbaby.
Well, ito na ang kape mo. Naku, narito ka pala, iho. O sige, magkape ka na rin muna.
Salamat.
Mukhang malalim yata ang pinag-uusapan ninyong dalawa. Maiwan ko na muna kayo, ha?
Ano bang bumabagabag sa isipan mo?
Wala po, Tolo. May mga tanong lang ako sa sarili ko.
Tulad ng...
Hindi ho. Okay lang ako.
Okay ba yung ganyan eh? Lagi kang tulala. Ilang beses na ako naglalakad dito sa resort, nakikita kita, napapansin kita. May kinalaman ba doon sa lagi mong kasama? Yung kasama mo lagi. Nasusundan ko yung love story ninyo ah.
Si Gino po. Love story.
Oo, yung may gusto sa'yo.
See,
Ano mo po nasabing may gusto siya sa akin?
because he has eyes.
Sabi mo, sa palagong ba may gusto siya sa'yo?
Siguro po. Pero pwede rin hindi.
Eh, ano ba yung nararamdaman mo sa kanya? Ano ba nararamdaman mo kay Gino?
Hindi ko po alam eh. Parang nakakahiyang sabihin. Basta parang
Eh, ituloy mo na, iho. Walang nakakahiya. Tayo lang nandito.
hindi po. Parang gusto ko rin po siya.
Ayun naman pala eh. Ano pumipigil sa'yo?
Yes, please dive in.
Ang dami ko po kasi iniisip na pwedeng mangyari.
Tulad ng, iho, huwag mong pangunahan ang mga bagay-bagay at sitwasyon.
Ito po bang may gusto ko sa kanya? Ibig sabihin po ba bakla na ako?
Not necessarily, but
Alam mo, sa tingin
okay.
ko, dahil nakatatanda ako sa'yo, hindi. Hindi ibig sabihin kapag nagkagusto ka o nagmahal ka ng kapwa mo lalaki, bakla ka na. Maaring nung mga unang panahon, maaring tama yun. Pero sa tagal ng panahon, nagbabago kaisipan ng mga tao. Ngayon, lalo na sinasabi mo, mga millennial na kayo, di ba?
yeah, millennials, everybody's a little bit gay. It's fine.
Sa tingin mo ba, posibleng magkagusto at magmahal ang isang lalaki sa kapwa niya lalaki?
Kung pagbabasihan po yung nararamdaman ko, posible po.
Ayun naman pala eh. Ikaw ang makakasagot sa mga katanungan mo. Mahal mo ba si Gino? Oo. Posible ba
And let's not jump straight to love.
magmahal na isang kapwa niya lalaki? Oo. Kung saan ka Kampante, dumuong ka. May tinatapakan ka ba? Ay naku, iho. Guwapo ka nga pero may pagkasangka. Ang ibig ko sabihin kung may sinasaktan ka sa ginagawa mo.
Wala naman po.
Ayun naman pala eh. Wala naman pala eh.
Pero Lo, kailan ko ba malalaman kung mahal ko na yung tao o gusto ko lang siya? Ilang araw, ilang linggo o buwan?
Wala namang schedule yung sabi ni Cupido. May mga bagay talagang mahirap ipaliwanag. Mararamdaman mo na lang yan. Malalaman mo na lang na mahal mo na siya kung masaya kang kasama siya at kampante ka habang kasama mo siya. Pero kung humahanga ka lang sa talino, personalidad, o kakayahan niya, o hitsura, malamang nagugustuhan mo lang siya. Iho, wala sa araw o oras ang pagmamahal. Sundin mo lang yung puso mo. Hindi ka maliligaw.
Tandaan mo, Iho. Makes you happy and it gives you another purpose, then it doesn't have to make sense to other people.
Hallelujah.
Tsaka alam mo sa pag-ibig, parang papel. Yung kaya ka ipaglaban at panindigan. Kaya-kaya ka nito. Oh. Ayan. Ganyan din ang pag-ibig. Para kang pinakat ng lamok. Pag pinakat ka ng lamok, eh mag-iiwan na yan sa'yo ng marka.
Yan ang pagkakataon na magbago para sa'yo.
So everybody sings. Got it.
Sa Panginoon ang isang Gino.
Sa ginawa ko pala kanina, gusto kong humingi ng sorry. Pasensya ka na. I'm sorry.
Yung script ko pala malapit ko na matapos.
Sige, uuwi na ako bukas.
Poor
Hindi naman sinabi umuwi ka. Sinasabi ko lang.
Sana lahat sinasabi mo.
Ha?
Kung ano man ang nararamdaman mo dyan, sabihin mo na sa kanya. Pangmahaman ka pa eh. Halata namang gusto mo si Alex, hindi mo lang masabi.
Everybody can see it.
Ano bang kinakatakot mo?
Sabi mo dyan.
Girl.
Kaya pala nung isang beses na magkalapit yung mukha natin sa isa't isa tapos bigla siyang dumating. Bigla kang nagpanik.
Siyempre, may nakakita na ganun yung nangyari.
Iba yung sa'yo eh. Yung feeling na boyfriend o girlfriend mo nakakita sa'yo. Ganun ka mag-feeling.
Aray ha.
Mas masakit kung hindi mo agad aamin sa kanya. Mamaya, makaalis na tayo dito, wala man lang nangyari sa inyong dalawa. Baka magsisi ka lang sa uli.
Tanga. Virgin pa ako, no?
Hindi yun ang ibig kong sabihin.
But also,
hindi nyo man lang
take her
naamin
that too.
sa yung nararamdaman nyo. Pinahihirapan nyo lang yung sarili.
Paano ka?
Bakit?
Di ba, sabi mo, gusto mo ko?
Gusto lang naman kita, pero hindi mahal. Magkaiba naman yung gusto sa mahal.
Yes, it is.
Pwede pa kitang ipangubaya, sabi ni Moira.
Hindi naman ganun kadali yung sitwasyon ko. Hindi ko nga alam kung pwede ito eh. Kung kakayanin ko. Hindi ko din alam kung magugustuhan niya ako. Iba ako eh.
In what sense?
Sure akong to. Pili ko hindi naman ako attractive.
Don't make me hit you.
Siguro pag inalong mo ko sa madaming tao, hindi mo ako mapapansin.
You've got two incredibly delicious men vying for your attention over the last like 3 days at this resort, and you talking about you.
Bakit? Wala namang mali sa'yo. Isa pa, paano mo malalaman kung hindi mo susubukan?
Ibang-iba ang nadarama kapag ika'y nakikita. Di mapalagay ba't nagkaganto? Love na ko sa'yo. Whoa, love na ko sa'yo.
Yes. I'll date you, Derek. It's fine.
Luis, may problema ka ba?
Malungkot lang.
Dahil ba death anniversary ng parents mo, naaalala mo sila?
Oo. Pero may isa pang reason.
Ano?
Yung gusto ko kasi, may gustong iba.
Mukhang alam ko yung sinasabi mo. Ay! Hindi ko alam kung paano kita ito-comfort.
Been there.
Bakit? Ayos lang.
Give him a hug.
Wala na siguro sa death anniversary ng parents ko yung pagkapatay ng puso.
Baby. Let's not
Ayos
go
lang
crazy.
malungkot. Kasama sa face yan. Baka kasi nag-expect ka din, kaya ka nasaktan.
Siguro nga. Ang hirap namang hindi mag-expect, no?
Baby.
Minsan kapag nakita mo na yung gusto mo, iisipin mo na sana siya mo.
Ain't that the damn truth?
Malungkot ka lang, pero lalaban ka. Okay?
Thank you, Leslie.
Anytime.
Still feel like he needs to be hugged. Someone hug him.
Hi. Nandito ka pala. Kumusta?
Ayos lang. Tungkol pala dun sa sinabi ko last time.
Hindi nabawi mo na? Hindi ka na sure? Wala yun?
I mean, baka nagulo ko isip mo sa sinabi ko. Pero totoo yun. Baka ma-weirdohan ka pero yung kasi nararamdaman ko eh. Pero di mo kailangan ibalik yung nararamdaman ko. Ang mahalaga, masabi ko sa'yo bago tayo umalis dito sa resort.
Gusto rin kita.
We know.
Pwede mo ulitin?
Gusto kita.
Sure ka ba?
Parang niloloko mo naman ako eh. Eh ganyan-ganyan sinabi ko sa'yo nung sinabi mo sa akin gusto mo ako.
Sigurado lang. Baka kasi nabibigla ka eh. Ano mo nasabing gusto mo ako?
Sa big T-shop pa lang gusto na kita eh. Siyempre yung features mo.
Yes.
Kaso na-off ako sa'yo kasi sinungitan mo ako. Pero yun, araw-araw tayong magkasama. Mas lalo kita nakilala. Tapos nalaman ko yung story mo with your ex. Alam mo, hindi mo naman talaga malalaman kung bakit ka mahuhulog sa isang tao eh. Ang importante, may sasalo sa'yo.
Hindi naman ako sa'yo. Kung alam ba't kita gusto eh. Basta alam ko, gusto kita.
Hindi ko gets.
Basta gusto kita. Period. Kailangan ba may explanation lahat?
So, are you gonna stay in his room tonight, or, things? Oh, okay.
Good night. Good night. Sweet dreams.
Hindi ba tayo mag-kiss?
Ha?
Good night, kiss.
Ay, tuloy nyo na yan! Hindi naman ako tingin eh.
Sige lang, mabilis lang.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, pause. I don't want to know everything that happens next episode. Sorry. Shirtlessness. Praise Jesus. Okay, so another cute episode. I will say that I wasn't surprised, or I didn't come into the well, no, I did come to the episode with some information, but I wasn't surprised there towards the end that we got a kiss. Mainly because the thumbnail for the episode on the channel is them kissing. So I had some inclination that a kiss was going to happen at some point during this episode. So that little bit of a surprise was a little bit ruined for me, but that's okay. That is okay. For me, in my head, it was just a matter of when and how it was going to happen. So they saved it for the end, and it was just a quick little peck. But I love how, well, I'll say I won't say they're low, but I like how nonchalant it was for a first kiss. Like, it wasn't this build up, it wasn't this, big moment. It was just, hey, are we gonna kiss goodnight? It's like, what do you mean? And he's like, no. Derek's like, yeah, go ahead, I'm not gonna look. He's like, okay. Turn around and like, bam, just quick. Well, I'm like, okay, there it is. Praise Jesus, how you doing? But yeah, it was overall cute episode. There were, some things that, not, I'm gonna say necessarily evils, but things that needed to happen with other characters that I didn't necessarily want to happen. And like I've mentioned in a couple past reactions where I hate seeing my main ship get together at the cost of other people's feelings. So like I didn't want to see Luis get his feelings hurt. I didn't want to see Derek get his feelings hurt. Didn't want to see Kelly get her feelings hurt either. But things that had to happen. So unfortunately, Luis got the news that Alex's interests lie other places, and he wasn't too happy about it, as is normal when you find out that the person you really, really like got feelings for somebody else. It sucks. It's not a pleasant feeling, especially when you're investing so much energy into that person. It is an unpleasant, unfortunate series of events. But it's fine. It's better that it happened now than later down the line. Although technically, I guess, from the sounds of the conversation Alex and Gino have been having throughout the episode, it seems like their journey or their trip to the inn might be coming to a close sometime soon. Or maybe they were just talking and said, I don't know, like when Alex was like, I'm just glad I got to tell you before we left. And then Derek was also like, you got basically telling Gino that you don't want to leave the inn and not, just have those questions, what if, whatever, just talk about it, get the feelings out in the open. Like, just the way people were talking, like, gave me the feeling like we're leaving the inn soon. But who knows, maybe we're not. Yeah. But I lost my train of thought. Yep, no, it's gone. Okay, whatever I was going to say is gone. I'll probably remember once I'm editing this, and I'll be like, oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. But right now, thought process is gone. But yeah, he did. Oh no, it's better that happened sooner versus later. Yes. Although it seemed like people were leaving the gym. Blah blah blah. Okay, yeah, cool, gotcha. Yeah, so it's better that it happened sooner rather than later. Although, like I was saying, it sounded like people were on the verge or getting ready to leave the inn pretty soon. So I don't know really how much more development Luis's and Alex's potential relationship would have gotten at that point when he's not at the inn. Not that, the inn is the only place where people can exist or talk and whatnot. Obviously they have phones and they've got cars and all this kind of stuff, so if they had some sort of romantic link or whatever, they could pursue whatever outside of the confines of the inn. But still, it's better that it happened to Luis now rather than later, is the big takeaway from what I was trying to babble on there, because it would have hurt Luis even more the longer it went on, the longer that he was living in this world thinking that his feelings were being reciprocated. And it's unfortunate that they weren't, but like I said, necessary evil had to happen. He needed that awakening so that A, he could eventually move past it, but also B, so our main ship could get their shipping on. Derek took it a lot better. Like, he's told Gino, I like you, but like is very different than love, which was kind of where I was feeling his feelings were going to be on last episode, even when he kissed him and whatnot. He's like, yeah, I like you. Like, I didn't see him as, again, I've been saying it throughout that, like, yes, you can see that Alex has feelings for Gino, you can see Gino has feelings for Alex, you can see Luis has feelings for Alex, but then Derek, I always felt like it was more kind of just a physical attraction, or maybe just like a baseline crush, a liking type deal, not really a heavy emotional attachment connection like the other feelings were in the episodes, or the other feelings were in the show. So yeah, I'm glad that he got to have that conversation with Gino, and I'm glad Gino was a little bit more open. We did get confirmation when Alex was talking to the elderly man that Alex seems to be struggling with, maybe not so much struggling with his sexuality, although that's what I'm just gonna say, but maybe struggling with the idea of living that kind of life, or living his truth out loud, which is, understandable. There's still a lot of just like question backstory stuff that could be dived into, could be explored more. I don't know if we're going to. I think we might just end up keeping it light, fluffy, and just surface level. So right now, Alex likes Gino, Gino likes Alex. Okay, cool, that's enough. But we still have Gino, obviously, being closeted, dealing with that from the conversations he's had on the phone with his mom, and that's a constant, thing in the back of his mind. And it's kind of I guess it's a parallel to what Alex is going through in a sense. They're both kind of struggling with just their own personal sexual identities, and like Gino's not struggling with the idea of being with another man. It's more he's just struggling with the living it out loud and proud, and like telling his family and whatnot, the whole coming out process. Alex seems to be more in the discovery phase of, and I don't know if Gino is the first man that made him, feel this way about a guy, or if Gino's just the first one that he's felt it long enough and strong enough for, that he's decided to, try and pursue something with it. I don't know. Like I said, there's lots of questions, lots of stuff in the backstory that we don't know, and I don't know that we're gonna get, so I can hypothesize and, see. We just gotta wait and see where things go. But all in all, it was a good episode. Yeah, well, it was a good episode. And there's, like I said, lots of things that we could explore, lots of things I would love to see explored, lots of questions I would like to have answered, but we've just got to wait and see. So it looks like, just from the little bit of the preview I got for next week's episode, Gino's waking up next to a shirtless Alex in bed, so that's pleasant. And then, you know, they're walking into breakfast holding hands and all this kind of stuff, and yeah, it's gonna be an episode. We're gonna have to see how. Obviously, Kelly didn't seem to be too happy about seeing them walking holding hands. It might be a little too soon. The wound might be too fresh for Luis to see, but you know, we just got to wait and see. We'll wait and see where things go. But yeah, all in all, great episode. So hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications so be notified when all my shenanigans get posted. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments and I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you. And before you guys go, a shout out to my amazing patrons. I can't begin to express how thankful I am for your support. And if you guys would like to join us over on Patreon, the link is down in the description. Love you guys.